Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Gauntlet. And last time we finally knocked out what was going on in there. Had our first boss fight that was fucking crazy, by the way. Probably one that I wouldn't imagine would be designed for one player, at least difficulty-wise. But hey, we got through it. We were able to upgrade the Ring of Mirrors, so now it'll summon 3 illusions instead of 2, which is pretty sweet. So I think our next thing that we're running at here would be maybe this Ghost Orb, or maybe we might roll with the Boots of Ronadam again, but we'll see what happens. But for now, let's go check out the new place that we opened down here on the bottom, for I am very excited to see what goes on here. New environment, new enemies, new things, and it looks like we might be chilling out inside of the Bat Cave here. I'm kind of down with this whole thing. What do they have for us today?
These caves are decorated with the bones of fools past. Will you be joining them soon?
Probably not.
Could have been a flower garden. Could have been a lush forest, but no. It had to be a dark, dreary cave.
I'm with you all the way on that one, buddy. I really am. Those are probably some of the last places that I would ever want to explore. Especially, like, you come inside of this cave, and this fucking thing is the first thing that you see. Just a giant, dead, huge dragon corpse, and you get to run through his ribcage. That just means that great things are on the horizon.
All these tiny guys, all angry like that.
Yeah, and they're actually relatively quick. What the hell is that? What the... Holy shit, that was weird. It just, like, pursues you endlessly. I don't like that. I don't like a number of things that are going on here. Oh, we got branching paths here, but they both have the... Oh! Gee, oh! God, they all have the same outcome, though. God, these guys are mobile little fuckers. They really know how to move. Can't fault them for that, but I mean, they're still going to get an arrow right square in the face. My good God. Oh, cool. The portals are green now. That's lovely. Hey, you! Man, I'm glad we had... If we didn't have this evasion roll, we would be so far up a fucking creek. It would be so bad. So, I learned something today. Or, whoa, what the hell's that all? Oh, yikes. Oh, that's kind of... I mean, that could actually be kind of helpful. Unintentionally, of course. That can actually be good. And there's a crown. To the winner of the tournament goes the crown. I learned something today, and apparently, I wasn't really aware of it, but apparently that's a new thing now. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. I wasn't really aware that that was going to be a part of the thing today. Well, what happens if we push it the other way? Because it looked like there was something over here for it to be put on, like a pressure plate. Oh, what? Oh! They turn into things. Cool, I like that. That is a nice little thing there. But apparently, on really Amazon, there is this thing where they're... I don't know if they're like selling Tom and Jerry like fucking like packaged DVDs or something, but apparently in the they made a disclaimer for these saying that Tom and Jerry is racist. And I'm sitting here thinking, wait just a fucking second, like when? The premise of that show is just a cat chasing a mouse. Like where's the racial like slurs and like references that are apparently slathered around all over the place? Like it said in the description that they're like, or from people that were commenting on it, that apparently Tom and Jerry, there was like a lot of usage of like blackface stuff in there, and there's just like a lot of different racial based like suggestive themes going on in there. And it's like, okay, are we really at a point in society now where we're really digging through everything that we can find, trying to find like racist stuff in things now? It's like, it's a fucking children's cartoon. Like, no 5-year-old is going to watch that show and they're gonna be like, that was racist. Like, 5-year-olds don't even know what racism is yet, that I'm aware of, at least, unless, you know, they're extremely adept at that age of knowing these things, but it's like, come on, man. Like, are you really gonna be throwing those kinds of tags out there? Like I get the opportunity to watch Tom and Jerry like almost every morning because it's on like right when I wake up, and so I'm down to watch. Dude, I love Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry, I think that even after like being around for like 70 years, I still think is really funny. Like, I love slapstick humor. It's one of my favorite types, and it's really effective. And I don't know. I think the way they do everything is just super funny. I love the fact that, like, even though there's almost no dialogue at all, I love the fact that, like, it still delivers humor really, like, in a really smart way, and it's just fucking funny. And, like, the physical humor is hilarious. And I love the fact that, like, whenever bad shit happens to Tom, which is all the time, I love the fact that he actually does, like, a human yell instead of just sounding like a cat yelling. I think that actually delivers more of, like, a relatable sense of pain. And it doesn't sound as much of, like, just regular, like, animal abuse, I guess. Like, it sounds more like something that people can relate to, and it's funny. Like, I love that. I also love about, that type of animation, that whenever he gets hit by stuff, like, his body stays, like, relatively stiff. So, like, it looks like it hurts a lot more, too. Like the ones where he goes and, like, he's chasing Jerry around a house, and he'll, like, step on a fucking rake and just get it right in the face. Those are ones that I love, and, like, his whole body just stays, like, rigid, but he gets the big imprint in his face of where the rake hit him. Like, I love the way that they animate that stuff, because it makes it look so much more painful. Oh boy.
Yep, here they come. Orcs. Yeah.
Yeah, I once again agree with you on that one there, but hey! Shit! Yeah, you guys can take care of those things for me while I pick this thing up again. We need to go take care of this thing now. There we go. And maybe this as well. Unfortunately... Oh! It didn't really do any damage to this thing at all, and I'll bet you there was probably a reason for having those there. I've probably missed out on at least a couple different rooms full of hidden goodies. But that's okay. At this point, I just want to be able to live.
Superhuman dexterity. I'm impressed, Elf.
Yeah, you know what? I could have used him right there. Could have used it right there to blow up the wall. And of course, I don't have any extra stuff to do that with. But maybe... Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, well, shit. Maybe we'll find another explosive thing around here somewhere. So, yeah, I don't know. Every time I've watched it, I've not seen any sort of episodes in which there was a bunch of, like, racially charged stuff in it. But again, you know, little kids aren't really going to look for that. Not saying that I'm a little kid in my mind, but I don't know. I think that these days we try way too hard to find negative things in everything. Like, I know there's, like, the weird references in Disney movies where it says, like, sex in the clouds, and, like, you know, some of the spires on the castles in Aladdin look like dicks, and some other things, but I don't know. We need to just let things be. Because, I mean, it's like people are trying to find ways to ruin our childhoods, you know? Like, I saw like, a picture from Hey Arnold that... Where the fuck am I going here? I'm just going the wrong way. There was a picture I saw from Hey Arnold, and it was one of those hashtag childhood ruin sort of things, and they showed Arnold's grandpa, and they highlighted a single part of his face that apparently, like, you go from his chin all the way to the top of his head, and it totally, 100% is in the shape of a dick. And it's like, did they do that on purpose? Probably not, but coincidentally and hilariously, that just, like, you'll never be able to look at it the same anymore, and so then you'll get the childhood ruin thing, but it's like, just, you know, stop trying to ruin our childhoods, I guess. What? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. What the fuck is going on? I'm getting myself really backwards here. I didn't need to go all the way back there for that, huh? That was 100% on me. Alright, we'll keep that there. We'll go open this thing up. That was just a nice waste of a couple of minutes. I don't know. I wish they'd just let things be for a little bit. You know, you don't have to find the flaws and everything. But again, I love Tom and Jerry. I think it's fucking hilarious. And like even when Hanna and Barbera weren't doing it anymore, when it was, what the fuck was his name, Chuck Jones. Like even when that guy did it, he still did a really good job too. Probably not as good though. But he still did awesome. I really enjoy all that stuff. I love cartoons, man. That's just one of my favorite things that there is in this world, because they just do a really, I mean, they allow for so many things, and like it's such a great way to deliver humor because, you know, A, you can animate it, and so you have a lot more flexibility for what you can actually get away with, and B, it's just funny, like seeing a cat and mouse doing this stuff instead of seeing like two humans doing it, it's so much funnier. And I love the fact that it's, you know, that it's not always like a 100% Jerry wins type of scenario, because like there's all sorts of shit that Jerry does to himself that you know, that kind of ruins it. And like they have certain episodes where like, you know, they're like Tom and Jerry end up working together to get rid of shit. I just saw one today actually. It's where that fucking little duck that annoys the living shit out of me decided that, you know, he was just gonna be fucking annoying. And so, oh my god. Oh, gah! You hit my crown, you fucker! Yeah, now I'm gonna sap your life force out. How do you feel about that? You little saucy cum dump, you. Oh no, you don't. Not gonna let you. Yeah, not having it. Now, still nowhere that I can blow up for these things, huh? But yeah, it was, the duck decides to, you know, invade their privacy when it's like an episode where they're getting along, even. Oh, it's alright, we got that. He said that so in like such a dissy fashion. He's like, "Oh, the food got shot by the swift little elf." It's like, are you on my side or are you not on my side? Like, what exactly is your deal? I don't really know. He sounds like he's like supposed to be rooting for you, but at the same time, then he goes about and says something like that. It's like, oh, so you're gonna be a dick about it, huh? Come on, blow him to bits. Oh, or just don't even touch him at all. You can also do that. Fuck, that did absolutely nothing. I got an idea. Let's do this. Yeah. Wasn't terribly effective, but I did kill him. Yep. Oh shit! Oh no!
More treasure.
More treasure, even though it's the one I just picked up a second ago. Okay. Let's move along here. Move along into the room with gold. I actually don't like those guys at all. So yeah, that's my rant for the day. I just really every fucking thing nowadays has to be racist. Have you all noticed that? Yeah, I kind of like this little mechanic here. Kind of reminds me of the battleground area of Gauntlet Legends. But I do love the fact that in this whole Amazon fiasco of saying, you know, of like giving notification that they're racist, like I love the fact that they decided to put like a little disclaimer like thing out apparently, where it says, you know, we're aware of the fact that, you know, that these cartoons were from a different time period where, you know, certain things were just like that was just part of society. And instead of saying, you know, we decided to edit these things to, you know, to get rid of that, you know, that whole load of material, they said that, you know, we're going to air these the way that they were created, because to, you know, take those things out was to basically acknowledge the fact that prejudices like this were never, like, that they never even existed in the first place. So I like that they did that. I like that, you know, they were able to at least, you know, do the politically correct thing, but not just be like, oh, we're just going to edit it out and, you know, take everything away from what this was, because, you know, that would be kind of stupid to do it that way. Alright, let's go run through here with our lovely crown. With a little more gold. Even more gold. There's always just a... It still baffles me that there's just so much gold hanging out in these places. Oh my god, that is a giant score! Holy shit! Unbelievable. Well, we're getting close to that one. We're almost there. Mysteries of the elf folk. I think, just thinking back on the whole Tom and Jerry thing, I think that my favorite prank that ends up happening when Tom's going at Jerry is the fact that, like, it'll be the times when Jerry is just sitting in, like, his little hole in the room, in the wall or whatever, and Tom decides that he's just gonna go fucking load the entire place up.
But who knows what horrors lurk in the darkness down there.
We're gonna call this a good place to stop too, by the way.
It's even darker down here. Now, how am I supposed to shoot things when I can't see them?
I don't know. So, he'll, like, load the entire area up with dynamite and explosives and whatever, which would be the worst way to do it. Like, even if you did do that, you're just gonna fucking kill him, and, like, there won't even be anything left of him. But it's a cartoon, so... And then he goes and he, uncoils the TNT thing, and he has, like, the plunger, and he just pushes the thing down, and everything blows up right in his face. It's just... I don't know, I think it's hilarious. Or, like, it won't work, and then he'll go walk up to it, and then it explodes. Those, I love that. I love when cartoons do that. It's like one of my favorite ways of delivering humor. Alright, my friends, well, we have run out of time for this episode, so when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Gauntlet, we are going to move through this next extremely dark cave and see what we will find in here. So until then, my friends, thank you for watching. This is AMF saying, bye guys. See you next time.